Morning of day 3, and I got the first fog of the trip. There's a seal. Cruising the shoreline. Good seal watching here. I don't have very far to go today. I think I'm only going to try to make it about 14 miles, but that'll set me up really well for tomorrow, assuming the weather holds. There might be some storms blowing in, some bigger winds. We'll see how that goes. If I do get stuck, it's not a bad spot to get stuck. So I'm going to paddle through Boothbay Harbor today, hopefully refill my water. Yeah, just kind of take it a little easier today. The last couple days have been pretty big. It's not even quite 7 o'clock yet, and the fog is already starting to burn off. Gorgeous. I couldn't see the island right next to us a few minutes ago. See you later, Ram Island. Great spot. Need to get water in Boothbay Harbor. Be nice to get a hose down of equipment, get some salt off of me. And then around the point to Fort Island. That's the goal. Good morning. One thing I love about Boothbay Harbor is all the boats. We've got these couple old classic sailboats here, and we've got these beautiful ketch with a narwhal on it. Oh my goodness, look at that! Oh, it's even called narwhal. Oh. And then this modern cruiser here too. Yeah, just paddling through an anchorage like this is always really fun. Quintessentially kitschy Maine. They're going to try to get out under their dock. It's pretty high. Let's see if I can do this without making an absolute ass of myself. Yeah. Oh, good morning. I was calling a minute ago. I didn't see anybody coming in.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
Hey, no problem. Spencer and Helen just welcomed me in. Ran back down to grab the camera. They're gonna let me fill up my water and give myself a rinse. Yeah, it's a cool little shop. A couple fond memories of this place. And we have Spencer and Helen. Thank you guys for welcoming me into your shop. So I have a history a little bit with the shop here, because back in 2012 I did a trip out to from Lake Superior to Quebec City, and on the way back, my parents came and picked me up. On the way back, we stopped through here. We drove along through New England, and I paddled from the lighthouse. Burnt Island, the one on the southwest of here. Okay. I don't remember the name of it. Yep. But I paddled that all the way back up and then down the gut that we just went through this morning back here. And so I've always been thinking, like, oh, this is such a great place to paddle, and it's so good to be back here. So
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Yeah. Awesome.
Anyway, that's all I got. Nice awkward YouTube moment. All right. Water. Best kind of shower. Feels so good and fresh. All right, so they showed me the cool little kayaker's bathroom, because the shop is attached to the chowder house. There we go. So let's go inside. I think I've definitely been in here before. it's just this, it's like part museum, part restaurant. Yeah. And then, through this little secret door, is this tiny little bathroom that I've already dripped all over. So I'm just going to top up my last bag of water for my PFD backpack, and then I think I'm gonna give it a try getting around this point, even with the wind. I think once I get past it, it should be fine. Downwind run on the way up to Fort Island. Back out we go. See you around. Thanks for being welcome to a soggy paddler. Okay, and the sun came out. It's getting hot all of a sudden. Yeah, so the coastal forecast is calling 15 knots, not the 5 to 10 the inland was. So it might be a little sporty going around the point. But it's nice of them to be able, nice of them to open up to me as I came through. It's a great spot. Paddlers, I tell you, they're the best people. Got me all topped up on water. Now comes the most awkward and challenging part of the day, I am sure. Launching on the dock. I'd have to say landing on a dock is actually probably harder. All right, all the water. All that extra food I had to bring that I didn't need to bring. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Maine Kayak. You were awesome. And off I go. Having the salt rinsed off my head and my arms and my legs feels amazing. A real shower would be nice at this point, but I'll find one eventually. There's this house in the middle of the boardwalk here, which is so cool. I'm pretty sure it's a private residence, but it's up here all on its own. And the problem is it's so interesting, and there's so much foot traffic, you'd probably never have a moment's rest with all the people around. A little chaotic out here around this point, whatever it's called. Card Island, Card Point, I don't know, something. Yeah, a little chaotic, but not bad. Passing a buoy, marking a channel into this little cove, but I'm pretty much right at almost exactly low tide, probably about 10 minutes out. And this south wind and this south swell is still pretty sporty. Going wide of this point, seeing a lot of stuff crashing, but I think once I'm past this, it should calm the conditions down a lot. Yeah, I think I'm past most of it. Tim, why aren't you sailing? The conditions look great. And I would agree, they do look great. The problem I have is this kayak is very heavily loaded, and I just topped up my water earlier today, so I've got an extra 16 or 18 liters of water in my kayak, so I am heavy. I'm actually feeling a little bit wobbly because of it, and this kayak is already not as stable of a platform as my Aquanaut is, so I have to pay a little bit more attention to just the feel of the kayak. And most of the time it's fine, but every now and then it'll kind of sneak up on me. So if I have calmer waters, then yeah, I'll throw the sail up. But right now, no way. Well, I'm around that little point, a little ways, and the swell is cleaned up a lot. I think up here probably another half mile. I'm not seeing any more breaks on the cliff. We're probably past most of it. Fantastic. I'm getting all sorts of sporty moments on these days. Oh, I'm not supposed to. It's only been like 20 minutes since the point, and it's so much calmer. The wind is much less, and it's so hot now. I'm kind of glad I didn't put on my dry top at lunch like I was thinking. I would be cooked by now. Let's give her a go, shall we? There we go. Bit of breeze. Should have the tide with us. Yeah. Time to relax. Just ferried into this little cove on Fort Island, and I think this is camp for the night. And this is definitely an all-tide landing, but is it the right one? Yes, I see camp stuff. Ah, okay. Well, I made it. It is 2:41. A little early, but last 2 days went pretty big, so I think time to relax and recharge the batteries, both figuratively and literally, will be good. And main thing is I need to check the weather for tomorrow. Tomorrow's a bit of a crux. And I can tell I've been canoeing a lot. A lot more than I usually have. Because there's a spot where I could portage about a mile and get me past the point that I have to get around tomorrow if the conditions are bad. So I'm gonna keep that in mind. Oh. Oh, that's where. Yes, I'm gonna keep that in the back pocket. Well, time to unpack. Just scoped the campsite. Looks really nice. The main drawback is we have a long beach, bit muddy, but not insurmountable. So I'm kind of wondering how much of me wants to start carrying stuff and how much of me just wants to wait for the tide to come in and float the kayak up a little closer. Too bad we're only like an hour and a half past low tide. So it's gonna take a while. Just spotted a horseshoe crab here in the shallows of the cove. Just working his way along. That's one thing I love about out here, is that the water is just so full of life. I mean, there's a horseshoe crab there. I saw some hermit crabs around. I see fish and seals and birds all day. It's really amazing. Oh, he's digging. He's digging a hole. Just looking at the weather forecast for tomorrow. The tough part about tomorrow is the wind. There's the potential it could be very windy tomorrow. So that means going around that point gets a little sketchy. So I'm going to, I don't know, I'm going to think about it, check all the reports I can find, and see what to do from there. It's kind of how these kayak trips go, is you have a plan and then you just have to adjust and adapt. And not have an ego if things don't go perfectly right, and be fine with how they happen. So my goal for tomorrow is to make it around Passamaquoddy Point. Passamaquoddy is known for being a little treacherous. It sticks way out into the Atlantic, and it has a river on one side and a large open bay on the other. So unless conditions are really good, it's going to be rough. With the timing of the tide and the winds and the wave forecast, I don't think I'm actually going to be able to do Passamaquoddy tomorrow. It would just be be a little outside my comfort zone doing solo and loaded. So I think instead I'm going to come up with a backup plan, and you'll see what that is tomorrow. I think it'll be good. I think you'll like it.
Wednesday, southwest winds 10 to 15 knots, becoming south. Seas 4 to 7 feet, areas of fog. Chance of showers and thunderstorms. Visibility 1 nautical mile or less. Wednesday night, southwest winds 10 to 20 knots. Seas 4 to 7 feet, chance of showers and thunderstorms with visibility 1 nautical mile or less.
There's definitely a change in the air. Hopefully everything blows over by morning, because I still want to get moving tomorrow. Today was such a good day. I had a great time. Starting to get into a little more of the vibe of the trip. It always takes 3 or 4 days to figure things out, get into a groove. And now I kind of feel like I'm getting there. It's definitely different. It's a whole different animal. Just the thought process and the planning and the route selection. It's all different things having to happen in your head. I hope this is the first trip of many, both in Maine and around other salty places. Whew, okay, that was scary. And of course, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shameless self-promotion. Beautiful boat, old Chris Craft looking thing. Oh, gorgeous.